Zoe Burnett ready to go, and away we go from Cameron Indoor Stadium this afternoon. Right off the bat, North Carolina on the block. Zubcevic had it denied, and how about North Carolina able to block that one in? It was Chelsea Thorpe.
Has to make sure to not trap their hitters. That set was a little bit too tight for Ashby to do anything with.
Tar Heels third in the ACC in blocks per set entering the match. Olivia Wayne, the talented freshman, unable to terminate. Now a back row attack and a big swing from Hampton, who leads the team and is ninth in the ACC in kills.
So they're going to get her the ball as often as they can, whether she's front row or back row.
Talked about North Carolina wanting to serve quickly and serve tough. How about that ace from Burnett? North Carolina Tar Heels have scored the first 4 of this opening set. And an easy dunk over from Taylor. Blue Devils rally back. Taylor again. Godshaw keeps it alive. Flipped over by Zubcevic. And another powerful swing from Thorpe, and it's 5-0 Tar Heels.
What you're seeing so far are the first points of this set.
North Carolina made life a little harder on her on Wednesday.
And she's just been such a threat out there, and you can tell UNC for that Wednesday night match really scouted and focused on slowing her down. That's going to be a focus for them again tonight defensively.
Hard to slow down Chelsea Thorpe, who only had 8 kills against the Blue Devils.
And work around it.
Mylan Godshaw to serve for Duke. Line drive serve for Godshaw, and a powerful attack in the middle. Nice recovery by Duke. And Hampton unable to terminate. Williams off a tip. May keeps it alive. Here's Thorpe again and finds a soft spot in the defense. Tar Heels by 6. Pulls Duke to within 3. Olivia Wayne serves it in. And Hampton answers right back for North Carolina.
They're top 25, and she's made a huge impact because she's stayed and been with the team all those 3 years so far.
North Carolina with their 3rd ace already this afternoon. Emily Bobbitt.
Off the net, her back just grazed the net there, and that was that in the net call you saw by the down official.
Here's Williams. Had it blocked. And North Carolina with a 15-7 lead.
Again, you're seeing a lot of service errors here for them, and it's not helping them in the situation that they're in score-wise.
In the middle, Elo unable to terminate. May a nice play. And now down the line, that is in. Blue Devils have gotten the block going a little better today than they did on Wednesday in Chapel Hill. Duke had 10 blocks in that match. Unable to terminate here. North Carolina's got a chance, and not much for Godshaw to do with that big swing.
Give my hitter a better ball. They're getting off in transition, and Charlotte Glass is just a little too low and fast for that situation.
And another ball right back over by Taylor.
That's some bragging stats to hear, North Carolina.
Certainly is. And Zubcevic had it blocked. It's Chelsea Thorpe again, and the Tar Heels by 10.
Yeah, and you can just see big block here set up by Chelsea. An offset there and doing something good with it.
Zubcevic to the back row. And in the middle, the Tar Heels go right back to one of their reliables.
She is so dynamic and fast and strong offensively. Look to see her get more involved here throughout this set and the season.
Olivia Wayne terminates for the Blue Devils. Back to Taylor for a second for North Carolina. Coach Shaw talked about
that service ace to error ratio has really been creeping up more on the error side than it has the ace side.
Has not been 1-to-1.
No, it has not been 1-to-1.
That's pretty easy math for me. Hampton off the tip. And North Carolina has claimed the opening set. Get on the board to start things. Taylor Williams has the honor in set number 2. Pierce, and a nice play by Nikki Quinn. Goss off the tip, unable to terminate. Carolina goes back to the middle. Williams rotates over. Zubcevic finds a seam, and the Blue Devils on the board first.
A little too wide.
Goes back to you don't have to touch every ball at the net, right?
Exactly. Sometimes the best defense is just a well-formed block that makes the hitter think she can be an attacker, and you can run some middles behind, so it just gives a different look. There's different reasons why you might want to run one versus the other, but I think in Duke's situation, I dabble.
Okay.
I dabble.
All right. Carolina leading by 1. Hampton again. You saw Coach Shaw there a second ago. He has looked the exact same all match long. I don't think it matters if they're up 5 or down 5 or tied. He's going to have the same demeanor the entire match.
Yeah, he is such a steady coach.
Back row attack. Blocked out by the Blue Devils. Another big swing by Hampton.
3-4 feet in front of it, and she does a great job of that.
May serves. Carolina by 1. And another Tar Heel point.
Now what Carolina is thinking is you have a middle playing backcourt attack, so offensively, let's attack it toward left back on Duke's side, as you'll see there.
Right
Chelsea
on cue.
Thorpe going right to that area, letting them play and giving them that space to play and just compete and go after it.
Hampton going after another kill. Unable to get one. Might have another opportunity. No, it's Thorpe off the shoulder of a Blue Devil, and we play on. Hampton terminates.
Wow, and right there is a great...
For experience, not just playing in practice, but also the game experience is what he was talking about. And Hampton, for North Carolina, a great example of that.
When you're in tight situations or lengthy rallies, all of that foundation from those years of competing and earning a spot just help you play that much harder in those situations. Now,
that said, as a nice play by Williams to get it over. Hampton again with a termination.
Yeah, it definitely feels like when UNC is passing the ball, there's a bit more control and tempo to it, and Duke is on their side, sometimes 50-50.
May serves it in. Elo in the middle. What a dig by May. Back row, Hampton.
Transition from defense right here. Big dig by May, and then Sophie Hampton just ripping it out of the backcourt. And they essentially have 4 attackers at all time on the UNC side when you run a backcourt pipe like that. Just look how she flies through the air, and she doesn't take that first pass so they can start to get other people involved offensively.
May serves again following the timeout and has an ace for the Tar Heels. To the point about the hitting percentage for North Carolina, we talked about how the Tar Heels, this entire set, Tar Heels are hitting almost 400. They hit over 400 in 2 of the 3 sets on Wednesday in Chapel Hill. Godshaw can't track it down. And North Carolina 2 points away from a second set victory.
It hits you faster when it's back-to-back like this.
Sure does. North Carolina 2 points away. Goss had it denied. Williams serves it in to the back row. Good play by Williams to keep it alive. Goss goes short. Playing it is Smith. Pierce had it blocked. 3 straight points for Duke. Williams to serve again. They serve Hampton. In the middle, a big swing. Godshaw keeps it going. Zubcevic sends it over. Pierce. Godshaw there to receive for Duke. Zubcevic. And it's in, and the Tar Heels do in fact take.
Really a credit there as it showed the results of what that can do.
Just a phenomenal guy to talk to as well. We've had a chance to cover a couple of his matches. But what's the message for Coach Nagel to her team down 2-0 and trailing early in this 3rd set?
Be fearless. I mean, your back's to the wall. You've back over to Sophie Hampton in time to close the block, so allowing her that one-on-one. That's why establishing your middle is so important, because it makes the other blocking middle have to stay on you a little bit longer. 2
great defensive plays by the Tar Heels. Now Hamlin, they say in. And the Blue Devils get the point. Another look.
Yeah, nice transition.
I mean, you've got all the teams that we talked about earlier. They're in the top 25. North Carolina will have to navigate their way through the likes of SMU and Pitt. Blocked by Elo. This league is just maybe, Christina, the deepest of any in the country.
I think so. Then you have Georgia Tech in there, who took it a little too far out wide.
Bollinger, the sophomore from Windsor, Colorado, to serve. Targets Zubcevic. Elo drops that one home. And Duke maintaining the lead in the 3rd set.
Balls, she's able to do something with it against the big Carolina block.
Hampton. Oh, what a return! Christina Barrow. May will serve. Targets Godshaw. And the rookie, Zoe Gillen-Malveaux.
Over the net and make the other team scramble till we get back into our defensive position, and Duke's doing a much better job of that this set.
May plays it for North Carolina now. Pierce had it blocked.
Yeah, big block there. That's a big momentum shift here for Duke. Get the ball.
Served in. Here's Thorpe. Blocked again. Boy, it certainly feels like Millie Murr has made a huge...
Pick your poison, that's right.
Bollinger serves. Murr setting it up. Zubcevic couldn't terminate. May was there to play it. Now Hampton. How about another one? The Tar Heels have battled back, taking the lead, and now looking to extend it late in the third set. Murr for Elo. Flings one to the back row. In the middle, a big swing results in a kill for Jackie Taylor. Bollinger. Nearly an ace. Zubcevic swings and drops it in. The Blue Devil is still alive. Coming in to replace Zubcevic to serve. Floats one in. Nearly an ace. Now Elo. And the Blue Devils battle back.
Favoring defense here, a little bit over setting system.
Out of system ball for the Heels. Thorpe had it blocked. Here's Hampton. Denied again. Hampton pushes it over. Williams tipped. And Carolina will sweep it.